Hello, welcome to OCL Soundwave's newest podcast sequence, Splash with OCL. My name is Lou Nemphos. This new sequence will provide you with what is happening at the Ocean County Library. We will discuss book recommendations, new materials, upcoming events and programs, brief author talks, exciting news we would like to share with you, and other things worth mentioning going on within our library community. Here today I have Sarah Picone. Hi, Sarah.
Hello.
And we're going to be talking about Forensic Files in the Isles. It's a true crime extravaganza, Saturday, September 9th, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Toms River branch.
Absolutely. We're very excited.
So all events are open to all without need for registration.
Yes.
Certain activities may require a day of sign-up, such as the escape room, and those sign-ups will be located in the lobby of the library.
Yeah, we kind of just want people to come maybe for the day, bounce around to different events, see what they want to do, and come and go as they please, because sign-ups, that's some commitment there.
Sure. And we got a lot of cool things going on. Like we talked earlier that it's coming together and there's a lot of great stuff going on.
Yeah, it's quite the list that's going on. We have, in general, we have book giveaways and we have a scavenger hunt that's running all day, which is pieces of bones that'll be available to find throughout the library.
Right, so I heard about this, and it's going to be, there's a skeleton that there's numbers on the pieces, and you place the piece, and we're going to try to have the skeleton put together by the end of the day.
Yes, and that will also be in the lobby, which is, a very nice, cheerful greeting.
I'm going to be heading the escape room, and that's going to be 11, 1, and 3. So it's a crime-themed escape room, and it's going to be really cool, and
exciting.
I think it's going to be fun. And if you've never done an escape room, this is a great opportunity to check out one.
Low pressure, no jump scares.
Right, exactly.
Very easy. We're waiting for times to be determined, but we're really, really excited about the Ocean County Major Crimes Unit coming to visit us to give us a little bit of perspective on the legal workings of true crime, because this was, when we were planning this event, we didn't want to glamorize true crime. We wanted to, people are interested in it. It fascinates us. We all want to know why it fascinates us, but we also have to remember that there were victims and there were things going on, that it's not all blood and fun.
Most of unless it's like a daring, like gold treasure hunt or something like that, or like a victimless crime. Yes, a lot of this stuff is very serious.
Yeah, and bringing in the Major Crimes Unit kind of gives us that perspective so that we don't kind of get lost in being fascinated by the people who have gotten away with things.
Yeah, I know that they're going to be discussing the process of pursuing and closing local cold cases, so that's really cool.
Yeah, that'll be really, really cool, because you don't think about it in your own, as everybody always says, it doesn't happen in our backyard.
Right.
And,
but it does.
It does.
Leading up to that, they're going to have a presentation in Mancini at 11 a.m. called The Widow Cries Wolf, and I believe that's possibly the first murder that they have on record that happened in Ocean County.
I think so.
And it happened in Lakehurst.
Yeah, and I did not know that the world-renowned Sherlock Holmes of the United States was a Jersey local. So I'm kind of interested to see that.
Yeah, and then we're going to have the Halls Mills murder. Tell me a little bit about that.
The Halls Mills murder, it's a novel, well, it's become a novel, called Blood and Ink, which is jazz age double murder. That it was kind of one of the first things that hooked and fascinated America about true crime, because reporting was becoming something that was reaching far and wide, and people were learning about different news stories, and it was a high society Roaring 20s murder mystery. That's an eye-catching one. And the author himself will be there to discuss it, and he will also have copies of his book.
And that's Joe Pompeo.
Yes.
And he writes for Vanity Fair. So,
hey,
we got some, good.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
And then I guess probably the most well-known or the most interesting thing is going to be that Raconteur Radio.
Yes.
So tell the people that aren't familiar with what this is going to be.
So Raconteur Radio is a live performance of radio, and they kind of travel back to when radio was king, and they do a live radio show. So it's almost like a live play, which of course focuses on dialogue because it's radio. And it is about a woman who doesn't leave her house very often, is kind of quiet and elusive, and she overhears two men plotting a murder in the crossing of her telephone wires back when everything was connected. And she begins a frantic series of calls and tries to find the identity of the victim, and it's all done via dialogue and live.
Yeah, that's something that was very popular back in the day.
Yes.
And it's cool that it's coming back, and it's like a throwback to different type of art form. And then I know, too, we're going to have a walking tour, right?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
That is one of mine that I've been pretty heavily involved in. We have a beautiful local history room. And while we don't want to glorify anything local, we do want to bring attention to things that have happened in New Jersey, what New Jersey has been known for throughout the news. And we have a lot of notorious crimes and criminals, especially with Pine Barrens, because it's a great place to get lost and for things to get lost.
Right.
So throughout the day between 10 and 4, people can take a self-guided exploration of historic local crime. Not necessarily just murders, but also all sorts of heists and escapes and things made along the Garden State Parkway. And it's self-guided, kind of take your time going through it and really get to know New Jersey's lesser known crimes.
Yeah, and like we said before, I don't know if we said it again, but they're going to be giving away books too throughout the
Yes.
entire event.
Yes,
some really
we've
cool
set up
arcs.
From St. Martin's Press, especially, has been really great about donating us some giveaways. In addition to book giveaways, we'll have other giveaways. If you find a bone, you'll get a prize.
Right.
A true crime prize. In addition to, finding a bone, which is pretty fun to come across in the library. So that will be exciting.
You're going to be
too.
finding bones probably for weeks after,
Yes.
but
Yes,
we'll see.
We'll have to let the cleaning crew know.
So this is Forensic Files in the Isles. It's a true crime extravaganza, Saturday, September 9th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Toms River Branch. So thank you for splashing your way through the Ocean County Library with us. Visit our website and follow us on social media to stay up to date with all things OCL.